students. So we have started the coordinate geometry, and last day I explained about the number line, then how two number line can combine together and then form the coordinate axis, that is x o x dash and y o y dash, and then that is whether it is a 2D, 3D, as of now we'll get only 2D. Last day also I told it is a 2D because length and breadth will be given. And then also we discuss about the origin. Then let's start once again. You please everybody draw a coordinate axis and then we'll start with that one. Okay. So let's start with this one. The number line we got. Now this is that. Now even last day I explained about the quadrant and all. So this is x o x dash and y o y dash. Okay. Now as you can see here this is a plane. This is as a whole is a plane. And when I am drawing these two lines, that is x o x dash and y o y dash, that divides the plane into 4 parts. How many parts? 4 parts. And remember, in the graph, we are not going clockwise, we are going anti-clockwise. That means what? This way we are going anti-clockwise. So when we will go anti-clockwise, this is the first quadrant, this is second, third, fourth. If it will be clockwise, then it's supposed to come from here, but it is not that. Because you see, if you think about a mirror, I am standing here and in front of me a mirror is there. Then in the mirror whatever I will see, that is my image. So same thing, if you see x and this is x dash, that means it is the image. This is the original one, this is the image. So that means original one is the main. So that's why this is the positive side of x-axis and also y-axis, and this is the negative side of x-axis and also y-axis. Clear? Another day also I explained why y-axis, that the top part is positive, down part is negative, because we are going in clockwise direction only. Clear? Anti-clockwise direction. If clockwise direction is supposed to be negative and this is supposed to be positive. Okay. So as we are moving anti-clockwise direction, and this is a positive, this is a negative part. Then you see here, this is the what is known as, this is first quadrant. First quadrant. This is what? Second quadrant. This is what? Third quadrant, and this is the fourth quadrant. Okay? Now first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. Now what is the sign? Last day I told you first quadrant all are positive. This one x is negative, y is positive. This side x is negative, y also negative, and this side x positive, y negative. X in the right hand side it is positive and left hand side x is negative. Top part of the y-axis is positive, down part of y-axis is negative. Now what is the name of the point of intersection of the two axes? That is known as origin. Point of intersection of the two axes is known as origin. Origin of the axis. So what is the coordinate of the origin? Coordinate of the origin is 0, 0. Now other day I told this is also known as the Cartesian coordinate system. And this is in honor of the great mathematician René Descartes. Okay. So this is the coordinate of the origin. Now next let's see that x and y. How many things we have written together? Two things. That's why it is known as order pair. Order pair. Two things. Please remember. In English alphabet, which is coming first? X, then y. So here also you see x is first, then y. So that's why it is known as order. And pair. Pair means what? Two. So that's why it is known as order pair. Or it is known as coordinate of a point. Coordinate of a point. Suppose if this is a point, and if I write 1, 2, this is the coordinate of point P, 1, 2. Okay. Now here, first one is x, second one is y. So what is the first one? First one is the value of x. Second one is the value of y. And for the value of x, the value of x is known as ABSCISS abscissa. Value of x is known as abscissa, and the value of y is known as ordinate. Value of y is known as ordinate. So what is the abscissa? Abscissa here is 1. What is the ordinate? Ordinate is 2. So first one is abscissa, second one is known as ordinate. Abscissa spelling ABSCISSA. 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 Ordinate. Coordinate you got. So co you left. Then ordinate is a value of y. Okay. So what we got? Once again, we got two axes, x or x dash and y or y dash. X or x dash is known as x axis, y or y dash is known as y axis. And both these two axes intersect each other at right angles. Then the point of intersection of the two axes is known as origin. What is the coordinate of the origin? 0, 0. Then x, y, this is the coordinate of a point, and this is known as ordered pair. Ordered because according to that we have to write x then y, not y then x. So please keep in mind that one. So that's why x, y, and pair means two at a time. Suppose if I write 0, y, so value of y, x is 0 and value of y is y. Okay. The next, these two coordinate axes divides the plane into how many parts? 4 parts. Each part known as quadrant. First quadrant, second quadrant, third, fourth quadrant. And which is the coordinate quadrant? Which are the two quadrants where both x and y same sign? The first quadrant and the third quadrant. First quadrant both x and y positive. Third quadrant both x and y negative. Both x and y negative. And which are the quadrants that both the x and y are of opposite sign? That second and the fourth. First, second you see x negative. Fourth you see x positive. Second you see y positive. Fourth you see y negative. Clear? Okay, is it clear? So this is the more or less about the coordinate, then coordinate axis, abscissa, coordinate and all. Okay, so now we'll get some points, how to plot the points and how to find out the location of the points. So let's see that one in my next videos. Okay, so till that time, bye bye, and we'll come up with another video where I'll show how to choose the point, how to put the points and all. Thank you.